Hi everyone, it's Prong. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be giving you some tips on how you can write a better lyrics for your song. And why wait? You can start writing your lyrics right now. So first of all, you should think of a theme. What should the theme be? The most common would be love, hate, relationship, betrayal, partying. There are a lot of party music because a lot of people love going out and party and having fun. Never giving up. There are a lot of people out there who need motivation on how to never give up. Inspiration music that you just need to keep rising. Never stop. Even if you are falling, you will always rise up. There are a lot of those kind of themes. So just consider what kind of theme you're looking for and then you can start the idea from there. 2. Start thinking about how you would like to tell the story. Would you like to tell the story in a more straight way or a little bit more vague, more poetic, or just use a very phrase catchy but less storytelling, less lyric, like down tempo music, lo-fi music, or even some jazz. They don't use a lot of lyric to actually tell the story. It's more like the feel and the word. Or you probably could have heard a lot of music that just using love me or leave me, or love me or hate me, or would you stay tonight? And those phrases would just be it for the whole song. That's fine too if your melody punchy enough and the phrase is really to the point of the mood that you are setting. 3rd is the mood. Consider the mood is very important because if you pick the theme to be love, what kind of love would you want to write about? A happy love, a flirting period? Are you sad? Are you in a bad relationship with that person? Is it a betrayal? Someone cheating on you? There are a lot of possibility in the mood. Would you want to go straight away happy? Or you're just not very happy or not very sad? You can go for melancholy kind of mood. Or are you tired? You confused about that relationship? Or do you feel like you want to write something in a more sexy style, mysterious? For example, in the 50 Shades of Grey, Beyonce has a song called Crazy in Love. Definitely a very upbeat song. It's a little flirty, sexy, and it's definitely someone in love. It can't even be partying because it's just so upbeat. But in 50 Shades of Grey, they remix it to a very mysterious vibe. Very moody and very sexy, but it's just got a lot of angst to it. Like, is she feeling like she's into that person? You don't know. It's just the feeling that it's just so mysterious. Is this love a healthy one, or is this love more of like a toxic one? You can listen to that song and let me know what you feel about it. So mood is very important because you want to write something that people can feel it, either from the lyrics, from the melody, or just from the whole song in general. Next, you need to find a story. That story can be your story, from your heartbreak story, from your love story, from your experience about anything at all. It can be about your dog, your kid, or anybody. But if you run out of your own story, you definitely could write about someone else. It can be someone close by, or you can use the story from the TV show that you just watched, or a movie, or books that you've been reading. What kind of relationship do they have? So after you have your own theme, let's say that we're gonna write a love theme with a straightforward type of lyric. The mood is going to be sad and you're gonna tell story about your love life. You have all those amazing lyrics so far. Consider adding rhyming to it. For example, Therefore I Am by Billie Eilish. She said, I'm not your friend or anything, damn. You think that you're the man. I think therefore I am. So there are a lot of aim, friend, damn, man, am going on. So that makes the song very interesting and a little more creative. You can find it in many different songs that they use rhyming technique into their songwriting. So you could consider that and add some rhyming into it. It doesn't need to be in every single section. It can be in the verse, pre-chorus, or chorus, or anywhere that you would like. Next, you need to know your song structure. What kind of song structure would you like to write in? Would it be verse, chorus, and then the next verse? Or verse, pre-chorus, and chorus? Or verse, pre-chorus, chorus, verse, and then go to bridge? Or would you like to start the song with the chorus? It's totally up to you. Just consider your story and the song structure. They are basically going together. And lastly, if you are new to songwriting, for a song, it's just a short story. It's just a fraction of the whole story. You might not be talking about the first day you meet that person, but it can just be that specific moment that you feel about that person. You can definitely talk about a longer story, but since the song is so short, it's only about 2 minutes or 3 minutes. So you just have to consider what you would like to write to it. So if you would like to write a whole story about how you really love that person, you can start it by the first day that you meet that person, shortly in the verse, just first sentence, how that person is just very eye-catching or just very attractive. And then you would have to move on to how you get with that person. And then pre-chorus usually is something that you build up. It can have the most lyrics of all section, or the verse can be the section where you have the most lyric. But pre-chorus is something you just need to build, and then you're gonna go to chorus. Chorus is something that you will repeatedly come back to. So it should be something that's very easy to remember, something that is a little more repetitive, very catchy. Chorus is the peak part of your song. So you need to make sure what you would like to talk about during the chorus. If you wanted to talk about love, you can definitely repeat the word, I'm in love. But what lead to that? You just need to consider that. And then after that, it can be the story after, or how you feel about that person even more. So just make sure that you pick the right theme and set the right mood for your song. And also how the way you write it, if you want it to be straight or vague, that is also very important as well, how you would like to tell the story to your listener. And remember that the song is very short, just try to capture the moment and tell the story. And the chorus is always the most important part. And make sure to write it catchy. Keep all of these in mind, and I'm sure you can write a song and you can start writing your own song today. Why wait? Why wait for anybody to write for your own song? Tell your own story using all these tips to portray how you feel about anything that you would like to write for your music. Well, that's it for me today, guys. I hope you all enjoy this video. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to smash the like button down below and comment if you have any question or if you have any suggestion on what you would like to see next. And don't forget to subscribe because I will be posting more amazing video like this. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!